Um, then we were all three in the elevator, and it left him. 5 is really hard, but once you get the hang of it, it's actually fun. So I'll give it a C. A lot of people, a lot of people say Barry's not that good just because it's easy, but it doesn't matter just because it's easy. Then that means that people should put maps like Kino way lower. But Barry, I actually like it. It has a lot of innovations with the chalk and stuff. And Leroy or Arthur, whatever his name is, I actually really like it. Wait, the tier switched. Um, but yeah, it had really good innovation. So Victus, their crew was okay. Oh, whenever I get Stuliger and Richtofen just be talking to me, I'll be like, stop. Be oh, Kino. Kino used to be one of my favorite maps but that was a long time ago. Cause that was like one of the only maps I played. That was the only time when ooh, that was like during the time where I only played like the beginning maps and I never bought DLCs. So I only played Knocked, Kino, Shadows, and Transit. And 5 too, 5. And plus Shadows, I just couldn't get the hang of it during that time. But now I think about it, Kino, it could be fun if you just want to come in, kill some zombies, pack a punch. So I give it a C, but like, I don't want a too complex map. But at the same time, I also don't want the map to be like boring. Yeah. I am confusion on why people like Moon. Because I really don't like it. Like, it looks ugly unless we're talking about the Black Ops 3 version. Because the Black Ops 3 version is really good. Eh, Shh. The only redeeming feature is the I said Easter egg. Blowing up the earth. It's epic, but I gotta give it a D since the weapons are okay. And I still don't know my way around that map. And a lot of these maps when they first like came out or whatever, I was on the bandwagons of if either I liked them or not, but now this is just my opinion. Moon goes to D. Um, but Mob of the Dead, yes, I like the Easter egg, but I never got the cycle broken or whatever, because whoever plays as the Weasel, they never kill me. But the weapons with the Uzi and stuff are actually all the Blundergat, the Asagat, good. The characters, the crew is one of my favorite, my third favorite. The atmosphere. This map saved Black Ops 2 because Rise, Transit, and yeah, it saved Black Ops 2 because I was trying to think if Barry came before or after. So it's gonna S tier. But the only problem I have with it is Brutus. When he disables the perks and stuff, you gotta pay 2,000 for it. And I'm like, what the fuck? A lot of people put Knocked really high because or higher than Transit or whatever because of what's that called, nostalgia. But if I had to pick But if I had my opinion for which one I'd rather play in a week, it gotta be Transit, because Transit can actually be a lot of fun with 4 people. Usually I stay around the diner right there, and I get the shield and stuff. But in Knock, there's really nothing to do. Nothing to do, no, unless you're playing the Black Ops 3 version. But
No, nothing. Do you remember what you just said to me this morning? No.
I'm sorry. But Knocked is more the weapons are okay. World at War weapons are better than the BL1 weapons. So I'll get it. If I add nostalgia to it, I'll give it a D. But there's no way I could keep on playing this for a week. I'll give it a E. I mean, since nostalgia.
You pull the you haven't got your briefcase.
Uh, Origins, I like it, but what I don't understand is people who put Origins high, but they then they put other maps low because they say that the setup time is horrible. Crew the guns. I think it's the only map with a scar or whatever that gun name is in it. And the guns in that map are pretty overpowered. And the ice staff. Really didn't play Origins that much, so I really don't know all of the what's that called? All of the puzzles and stuff. Easter egg. I really don't. I never did it, but that's not like a map where I really just go watch the Easter egg. I watch retrospectives of it. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty good. That's an A tier. No, S tier. Revelation. James. Re- Revelations is just like a remake of all of the maps. And when it first came out, nobody knew how to do the Easter egg. But the weapons are actually pretty good. And the Polygon Servant has way more ammo. And you could just use the gobble gum to just keep on giving it what's that called more ammo, and it's like overpowered. Do you think it's? I kind of think it is easier than Bury, but in maps I never try to get to round 100. I just usually get to round 30, 35 because after that it just gets really boring. So I give it C.
Pick a card.
Strangle Lot is actually really hard to me, so that's why I have a problem. And Napalm Zombies, they get. They could like burn you through the map for no reason. I'm just really trying to get through this fast, so I'll give it a D. I'm sorry about all of that noise, but Shina Numa, all of the versions are born, and it's really War at War is really easy because it's only 24 zombies per round. And it just makes it boring when it's that easy. And there's no pack-a-punch. All you need is the Wonder Waff. It's the 4 basic perks. Well, we do get Richtofen and stuff, but if you're playing solo, most of the time you're either going to get Nikolai or Dempsey. By the way, my favorite character is Samantha, but then my second favorite is Richtofen. Yeah, Richtofen. Numa is just boring. The map doesn't look good. Well, the group is my second favorite group. And the weapons are okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to put it in an E. And I would rather play Transit than this. Ooh, Shadows of Evil! This is my favorite map. Number 1. When I first played it, like a lot of people, I didn't like it. And I just didn't like it. But the beast mode is actually really good. The characters make funny lines. Like, get away from me, you monster. And I like Jessica Rose, I think her name is. My third favorite character. But the map is just beautiful. And it gave us the strongest wonder weapon ever, the Polygon Servant. And the Easter egg when Richtofen was just came in there was like, thank you and goodbye. I was like, what the At first I didn't understand it until like after BO4 came out. I was like, oh, he needed But what confuses me is how come he just couldn't get it? How come he just couldn't have left and then how come he just couldn't let them go back to normal to the normal world and then take it? Mm, shut everything and I don't think if it gave us any gobble gums, you could say Daddy did give us all of the gobble gums we start off with, but Beast mode is kind of like Afterlife and Mob of the Dead, and how you gotta use beast mode to get to certain maps, parts of the maps. Like Afterlife, I feel like for some people it could be really hard, but for me, if I can't do it, I just make somebody else do it. But most people who play Shadows of Evil, they're either they're like noobs or something because they don't. That's why they don't buy other maps. But yes, I love everything about Shadows of Evil. Verrucked. Verrucked. I didn't. Didn't play that much, but it scares me. Ending up two different sides from your partners, especially when I'm playing with a cousin who doesn't play that much and who can't save me. It's horrible playing with other people if they can't save me. And then
including the power to make honey, right?
I'm so sorry, but and it's like really is really scary the sounds they make. But Lullaby for a Dead Man, did and I think in my opinion, I think it's better than 115.
Your funeral. Just one thing before you go.
Verrucked really scares me, and the lighting, and it's actually really hard. BO3 version isn't scary, and it makes it way too easy because you could just use gobble gums and stuff. But BO1 and World at War scares me.
Bees are nothing but tiny, vicious insectoid monsters. No offense. Fine. Tell me about your dumb bees. So orderly. How do they communicate without yelling at each other? They're just dancing.
Hey, I got some like really good nectar.
Cool. Barf that into my mouth. I'll go barf this into the honeycomb now.
I wish we didn't have to, barf so much.
Whoa. All that through dance.
Verrucked is between D or E. I'll give it a D.
Smells like bananas. What about these bums?
Celeste is Zetsubo.
It starts with this. Royal jelly. This is all a queen bee eats from the first day she's born. This jelly actually changes a normal bee larva so she grows into a queen.
Zetsubo is just too much.
Royal jelly is for bees only. Besides, being a queen is more than just eating jelly. First and foremost, you have to be positive, be confident, be a leader. It's just a bee thing. Are you ready to learn?
But water and plants and stuff, and how
Like a bee. To begin your training, I want you to
those spiders that put their webs around the stuff. Sorry, I just gotta some. I just can't do this anymore. I don't know why, but recently I haven't really been feeling the motivation to make videos.
I don't think they like what your hips is saying. Express yourself with your pheromones. Next, we're gonna use your pheromones.
So Zetsubo goes in E.
All I smell is body spray.
That's for the ladies.
Just use your pheromones on those bees.
Hey, bees.
Oh, you gotta smell harder than that if you want them to listen.
Alright, so here's all of the maps.